This is the origin of the nerves in the spinal cord. We have a section through the spinal cord and a piece of the spinal cord with the nerves. So I'm going to go over the section piece first. So all of this, all up in here, is the gray matter, and all of it that surrounds it is the white matter, which is going to be the same on this one, so white matter, gray matter. Okay, so this right here is going to be the anterior column. It's also known as the columna anterior, which is going to be right here. And this is the lateral column, which is also known as the columna lateralis. This piece right here that connects both sides is the gray commissure. This piece right here is this piece right here is the anterior nerve root, which is better seen on this one because the nerves come out of it. And the posterior nerve root, which is back here, which the nerves are going to come out of it. Now, these roots come out of these grooves on the spinal cord. So this one right here in the front is going to be the anterior lateral groove of the spinal cord, and the one on the back is going to be the posterior lateral groove of the spinal cord. Now, this piece right here is a fissure. This is going to be the anterior fissure of the spinal cord, which you can also see right here on this one. And this right here is going to be the posterior fissure of the spinal cord, which you can also see it's right back here.
Faith in animals has been restored. A family was having their kid weighed by a manual pool that says no swimming, awaiting. Alligator took a kid.
Oh yeah, I heard something
Sorry.
about that. Wait, what happened?
Do you want to pause for a second?
Yeah, a 2-year-old kid got taken by an alligator at a no swimming pond.
Sorry, pause for a second.
As we were saying,
Okay, so these pieces right in here are going to be the roots of the nerves. It comes right here and connects up. Next, we're going to have, let me see here.
The mom wasn't watching the kid.
This is the anterior column and the lateral column again, just so you can see it a little bit better up here. Anterior columns are going to be the ones up in the front, and the lateral columns are going to be back here. Let's see, let's go to the next. This is going to be the ganglion of the nerves, which is also known as the nerve tubercle. And we're going to have different tracts of the spinal cord. This piece up here is going to be the anterior tract of the spinal cord. This on here on the sides is the lateral tract of the spinal cord, and the posterior tract of the spinal cord. Now, our spinal nerves connect right here on the ends. It's technically what these little pieces are. It's called the spinal nerves. Now, the nerve roots that go back here are going to be the sensory nerve roots, and the ones that go up here are the motor nerve roots.
so anterior is motor and posterior is sensory.
Yeah. Let me see. I feel like there's one other thing. Okay. And this piece back here is going to be the dorsal horn. And this piece right here is going to be the ventral horn. Oh wait, this is also known as the dorsal nerve root, which is the sensory and the posterior. And this is known as the ventral nerve root, which is also the motor and the anterior. And I think that covers the nerves of the spinal cord.